of Soviet saber rattling was his main concern. He had a great time as captain of the high school football team, attracting love interest from prospective schools and juggling his relationship with his future wife. Even if his Pee-wee League dreams of becoming an NFL hero never came true, obtaining a full scholarship was a welcome consolation. There was one game that could have made or destroyed their flawless season that year. The entire school cheered for them the day before, hoping they'd earn the elusive perfect record. During game day, students chanted "Undefeated, baby," and "We're going to crush them" with wild fervor. There was, however, the unavoidable "what if," so that this does not become a football saga. They won 42-35. Party invites continued to arrive throughout the year, and the festivities lasted late into the morning. Jump ahead in time to the night of his near-death experience. "James, stay put," a ghostly sensation said in his ear. "Keep on staying put. One tiny gathering is plenty." He wishes he had listened when he was 18 years old, now that he knows better. So Derek, the 6'5", 275-pound co-captain, was well known for his violent outbursts, especially after drinking. Mediation at social occasions was my normal practice, and that evening was no exception. They arrived late to the celebration and were offered items they should have declined. An unknown individual confronted Derek, who was prepared to throw down just outside the front door. He ignored his better judgment and tried to calm Derek's fear despite a voice inside telling him to stay away. To shorten a long tale short, things got out of control, resulting in a brawl. They thought it was over, but the man returned armed, shooting Derek and our narrator. His partner and girlfriend were on the edge of their seats, watching the chaos unfold from afar. He felt as if his soul had soared above his corporeal form when the paramedics arrived. While they were loading him into the ambulance, he overheard them discussing his gunshot wounds. His spirit appeared to be hopping aboard as the ambulance sped away. Things got really heated in the ambulance. After this 18-year-old man was shot, the paramedic moved rapidly to save his life. He radioed the hospital while screaming, "Come on, kid, don't you dare die on me," at the child. Our hero felt his spirit, or whatever it was, flying through this lit tube as he viewed this strange scene. He felt as if he had been swept into a cyclone. As they rose above the clouds and the strong light, he began to understand what was occurring. There was celestial singing, as if angels were releasing a mixtape or something. As he moved closer, Jesus appeared. He planned to relax here, but suddenly he discovered he was dead. Immersed in an incredible aura of love and calm, as if you had multiplied the happiest moment of your life by 1,000,000,000. As Jesus approached, the man was struck with awe. With his flowing hair, emerald eyes, and immaculately groomed beard and stache, Jesus was not dressed in the conventional Sunday attire. Our spiritually inclined coworker said, "Yeah, Earth's depictions don't do you justice." This piece, titled "Prince of Peace," was the closest thing. Jesus interrupted his train of thinking when he said, "Hey, James." It felt natural, as if they had always been pals. Jesus disclosed that he was caught in the middle rather than dead. In between what? Our man asked. His soul, it turns out, was reaching a tipping point. Because of the things that connected him to this world, Jesus let go, allowing him to return to labor if he so wished. What if he stays? He wondered. Jesus spilled the holy nectar. "You'll hang with me," and pops up in heaven. What if I bounce back? He wondered. With a sense of humor, Jesus delivered some truth. "You'll spread joy, especially among those who haven't even been born." 3 youngsters appeared and began addressing him as father. Decision time. He indicated a wish to return to Jesus. Not only was Jesus okay with it, but he was also aware of the impending changes on earth. In this life review, they discussed their highs and lows without passing judgment. That was quite the adventure. Consider this. This man has gone through a lot, and he now sees not only his own destiny, but also the future of the earth. He is taking welding classes at a trade school after losing his college scholarship owing to his injuries. Although his fiancée enrolls in a university in another state, they work things out, marry, and have children who emerge unexpectedly beside him and Jesus. Isn't it a little too wild? More information is available, but he is withholding it at this time. He was frustrated because he did not get any winning lottery numbers. Jesus, more than any other human, indicates Earth's ultimate fate. Be prepared. The world is thrown into chaos as the Soviet Union collapses, terrorist attacks occur in the United States, and World War III breaks out following the reunification of Koreas. How bad does it get? I honestly don't know. So why did Jesus provide so many facts about the future? He stated our man needs to know what to expect when he returns. His injuries, the effects of the defibrillator, and the sensation of blood in his mouth all lead him to the ambulance in an instant. It hurts. Welcome back, young man. We are almost at the hospital, so do not move or speak. A team of trauma doctors from the hospital rushes to his aid, shocked that he is still alive. As he waits for his body to heal, he sees the Soviet Union do what it does best, crumble, just as Jesus predicted. However, he experiences challenges throughout his life. After repairing wounds with his fiancée and losing his scholarship, he is devastated by the events of 9/11. Despite this, he is maturing and making atonement to those he has offended. Why did Jesus tell him all about what was coming? That's the main question. Some people face the consequences of forgiveness. One even ends up in jail. But it does occur. He and his wife live a prosperous life together, and he never loses hope of returning to the divine light. Sharing this unusual story now, after all these years, offers him hope and comfort, and he comes to believe that a better realm, overseen by a loving Heavenly Father, awaits him. If you enjoyed this story and want to see more of it, please subscribe, enable notifications, and join our crew. We are really grateful for your support and delighted to have you as a partner. Thank you for dropping by and stay tuned for